So I'm getting close to finishing carving the stone, working out the finer details of what I'm going to put on it. Let's see if I can find my scribe. So I think I'm going to put extend his mane here with 3 more groupings of hair going like this. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. I like it, but it's a little too busy. And then of course his spine, which I think I will do a series of circular pieces with spirals coming off of it like this. Yeah. The trick to carving these kinds of stones is to go slow. You don't actually carve, you more or less scrape. For instance, like here, you're just basically scraping. There are times when you do carve in a traditional sense. That's mainly when you're using like gouges, you know, or angle cutters like this, you know, get in here like that. See, like right here. See that? That's when you do traditional carving. But most parts, see here on the nostril, this is to be scraped. See, just like that. You can work out the detail. You go slow. You redraw it. See how it looks. You know, don't like it, you can just remove the drawing. Like this guy, I'm doing a series of shortcuts over his eye. Here, shortcuts, and here, and then I'm doing short angled cuts where I hold the edge of the blade up at an angle, and I push, and then I pull off. Push and pull off. Push and pull off. You see the lines coming off like that. And then what I can do is, if I want to fix it up, I can come along the top, and with the side of the piece I can scrape like so. You know, see, here's an example in here where I can take the angle cutter and do traditional carving. See that? Not too much pressure. You don't want to dig too deep because the stone can break and give way, and then boom, like that, and suddenly you have a failure, you know, or mistakes. Yeah, just like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's okay. I intended to remove more of that. I just wanted to show you how a mistake looks, and you know. So this, I'm just gonna come down here and grind it out like that. Now, stuff like this, you can do several approaches. One way, like this one I did, where I cut an angle with a flat blade like this at an angle, and I just did down stroke after stroke. It took me like 20 or 30 passes, and then when I come in with a gouge, and then what I do with the gouge is just to not get deep in there. It's actually to curve out the sides here. And then what I'll do is I can come in different ways. I can come with angle cutter and just scrape out like that, or I can take a rounded what do they call these things? File, and just go like this until it's rounded, like such, you know. Whenever you're gonna cut, see this, whenever you cut something like this and it's got a gouge in the middle, always do the gouge first. And because it's easier to adjust this outside line to the gouge than adjusting the gouge to the outside line, because this width will more or less be constant, but if it wiggles from side to side, and you've already cut the edges, you can't make that adjustment. So always gouge and then cut edges. Like here, for instance, up here, I haven't decided what I'm going to do here. I might just do a regular drawback where it comes around like this. And what I'll do is, you can see here, I'll put an edge here because what I want to do is indicate that I want this to be raised here and then dig in and then come out. So it's got a nice three-dimensional quality to it. You know, and then the other one in here like this, you know. So this stone has a natural defect in here. You know, I'm just going to leave it. It doesn't matter to me. But you can see here, there's a lot of room to work with on this particular carving, you know. One of the things, this is Balin stone. It's spelled in English B-A-L-I-N, but it's more pronounced more like Barin. It's in between like Shoshan and Jinting stone, which Shoshan is very waxy, very greasy. To carve, it feels like you're carving candle wax, and Qingtian is crisp and it's kind of brittle feeling when you carve it. Not all of it is, but you know, for the most part. Barin is right in the middle of that. It has a real nice sensation when you're carving. But this stone, what I did, you can see here, I took this clear stone. You always use the best bit of stone for the face or the part that you want to emphasize most. So I took this clear jelly stone and used it for the head, and then I worked my way down. You know, it's got a nice side pattern. I didn't figure out, I'm going to put some sort of pattern here, maybe a brocade pattern, I'm not sure, or like a Zhou Dynasty kind of pattern, or maybe just an animal with like some decorative details to make it look like it's raised, you know, these are columns and stuff like that. So I'm just playing around with that. I think I'll probably go with this, the Zhou design, but you never know. I might make it a mixture of both. Well, I hope this video is informative. If you have any questions about carving, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. If you need directions on where to get materials, stuff like that. I'm going to make another video real quick after this one. Talk about my tools. Talk about copying, you know, pieces, size reduction, how to do it freehand and everything. Alright, thank you very much. Bye-bye.